If we don't give them a proper means of communicating, then they won't be able to communicate.
Students in Elk Point are taking special needs communication beyond the classroom. Just today, a group of students gave their local police new communication cards to help better communicate with kids who may not be able to speak during an emergency situation. Jacqueline Aragon explains.
Special needs communication is a big deal here at the Elk Point School District. They even have these communication signs throughout the halls. But one class is taking it even further by bringing these communication cards to the Elk Point Police Department.
To feel like they are in a safe environment when they're in a stressful situation, and so having this means of communication is going to help them do that.
The new communication cards have the same verbiage, color coordination, and layout. Cassandra Smith, special education teacher for the Elk Point schools, says the new cards for law enforcement have the main signs needed to communicate.
When I want help.
Or in any emergency situation.
So it talks about hurt, vomit, stomach pain, EpiPen, seizures, those kinds of things.
All to ensure kids in Smith's structural learning class feel safe.
Students with the disabilities, especially those that are nonverbal, this is their way that if they don't have their communication device with them, that the law enforcement would have one to provide that looks similar to the ones that they would use based on it being the same program that they use in their devices at school. And if he says, Clara, how old are you?
13.
Allowing law enforcement to respond as needed as soon as possible. In Elk Point, South Dakota, I'm Jacqueline Aragon, KTIV News 4.
Jacqueline, thanks. And the students aren't stopping with just the police department. Now, next Friday, the same Elk Point students will deliver a new set of communication cards to the Union County Sheriff's Office.